start with number 1. So let's read it. The length of the swimming pool is 100 meters and its width is 50 meters. What is the ratio of width to length of the swimming pool? Okay, so the length is 100 meters and the width is 50 meters. So it's asking what's the ratio of the width. So the width number will come first, and then it's asking to the length, which is 100. So it would be, in this case, if you would write it just normally, it would be 50 to 100 because that's the width to the length. But we want to simplify this. So we know that 50 divided by 50 is just 1. And 100 divided by 50 is 2. And that's the most simplified you can get. So the answer would be B for number 1. Let's read number 2. So it says for every 7 days in a week, Emily rides a bicycle 3 days. So she only rides the bicycle 3 of the 7 days. She does not ride her bicycle for 4 days. So what is the ratio of days when Emily does ride a bicycle? So that would be 3 to the days when Emily doesn't ride a bicycle. So 7 minus 3, so 4. So this would be 4. And we would write it the days she does to the days she doesn't. So 3 to 4. So C would be the answer for this. Okay, let's look at number 4. Let's skip number 3 because we've done that before. Let's look at number 4. Mia has 36 forks and 24 knives in her silverware drawer. What is the ratio of knives to forks? So notice how they switched up the order here. They put forks first, and in the question they want you to put knives first, the number of knives first. So make sure you don't get both of them confused. That's why I highlighted them in different colors, because people often get them mixed up. So simply put, it would be 24 knives right here, 24 knives to, like it says here, 36 forks. Now, if you want to simplify them, we know both of these are divisible by 12. So if we divide 24 by 12, we'd get 2. If we divide 36 by 12, we'd get 3. So simply put, in the simplest form, the answer would be 2 to 3. So it would be B for number 4. Okay, let's look at number 5. There are 50 empty seats on the bus, and there are 20 passengers. Okay, so what is the ratio of passengers? So notice how they switched the order again to empty seats. So you're going to put passengers first, and then you're going to put empty seats. So if you write the unsimplified version, it's going to be 20 to 50, right? And we know they both have zeros, so they must be divisible by 10. So 20 divided by 10 is just 2. 50 divided by 10 is 5. So number 5 would be A. And the reason I'm highlighting them in different colors is because people always get them mixed up. And that's one of the reasons why they get their answers wrong. So it's really important that you pay attention to the second part, even though you know what's going on, because it could specify other details. Okay, let's look at number 6. So the perimeters of 2 squares are 16 and 20 inches. What is the ratio of the lengths of their sides? Okay. So 1 square is 16. That's the perimeter, not the area. and 1 square is 20 as the perimeter. Okay, so we know that all the sides should add up to the perimeter. So there are 4 sides. So simply put, we can just think, oh, 4 times 4 is 16. So 4 on each side for this one. We could just write 4 because 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12, and 12 plus 4 is 16. So that's the perimeter for this one. And there are 4 sides here. So 20 divided by 4, so that's 5. So each side is going to be 5 here, because 5 plus 5 is 10, 10 plus 5 is 15, and 15 plus 5 is 20. Okay, so what is the ratio of the lengths of their sides? So let's look at the options. So we know it's going to be 4 and 5 in the answer. So let's look at the options. So 5 to 9. Nope, because we don't have a 9 as each of the sides. 4 to 9, nope, because we have 9 again. We don't have 9 in the perimeters. 5 to 6, we have 5, but we don't have 6. And perfect, we got the answer at least at the end. 4 to 5. So D would be the right answer. Now, I emphasize this a lot, but let me show you for number 5. Let me show you what would happen if you basically switch these things up. So let's say, even though it says what is the ratio of passengers to empty seats, if you thought it was empty seats to passengers, this is what it would happen. So first of all, you would write it as 50 to 20, correct? Because you misunderstood the question. You're writing it wrong. This is the wrong way. Don't do this. Then if you simplify it, it would be 5 to 2. Because you divide both of them by 10. So notice how that completely changes the answer. You should not be getting 5 to 2. That's a complete different answer. It still has the same numbers, but that doesn't mean that it's the right answer because the ratio is asking passengers to empty seats, not empty seats to passengers. So that's how a lot of people get it wrong. So that's why I really like to emphasize this question. Sometimes it might not be the same numbers switched. It might be different numbers. Like this, the right answer is going to look different and the wrong answer is going to look different. So just make sure that it doesn't always look like the numbers are being switched. So just remember to keep in mind to read the last question and actually pay attention to what the last question says.